Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Make sure to click all the things. Subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And follow me on all the social medias. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below. Dude, why does your boy straight up look like a dildo? Ooh, he does look like a sexy fun time buzzy saber, betcha. Nobody understands you, Sunstreaker. Transformers! Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Transformers figure. It's from the War for Cybertron, and it's Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Spike Witwicky. Now, I found this figure at my local Target here in Greenwood, Indiana, and everybody's been kind of talking about this because it comes with a Spike figure from Transformers the movie, which is very cool and why I picked it up. And I thought that this was going to be a Cyberverse set, but it's actually for the War for Cybertron, which is very interesting. And they had two other of these Buzzworthy Bumblebee sets. They were combiner sets. So it was Megatron combining with a jet and Bumblebee combining with a garbage truck, which I may go and pick up. But I definitely had to pick this up first because they only had two of them, and I needed that Spike from Transformers the movie, damn it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have the Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Spike Witwicky in the package. Very different packaging that we've gotten for War for Cybertron. We get Bumblebee and Spike artwork up here. We can actually see his face there, which is cool because he's pretty much got a dildo silver head on the actual figure. But that's pretty much what Daniel had with the RC Headmaster. And it says Transformers on the side, Generations, the Takara logo, Buzzworthy Bumblebee. We get the artwork down there. Kind of a wraparound art on the side, so just kind of a close-up. Yeah, there it is. Looking cool. Definitely dig that. Wraparound art. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the front of the package. Back of the box, we get this kind of nice honeycomb background, which is cool for Bumblebee. His vehicle mode, robot, he transforms in 11 steps, and Spike transforms in 1 step. Of course he does, because he's just kind of a little side gimmick, but yeah, very cool, very fun. That's really about it for the packaging there. Let's go ahead and get the Buzzworthy Bee and Spike out of the box and see what we think. So here we have the Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Spike out of the package, and the Bumblebee figure's actually not bad. Spike sucks. Which is kind of funny because the whole reason I even got this set was for the Spike figure. And I'm really not quite sure what this whole Buzzworthy Bumble thing's about. It's under the War for Cybertron label, and it doesn't really match anything that we've got on the other lines. I don't know. It's a weird little kind of offshoot line. If you guys know, definitely leave a comment down below. So yeah, the only reason I got this was for the Spike figure because I don't have a Spike figure in my collection, and it's basically from Transformers the movie, which I'm sure we're going to get a Studio Series 86 Bumblebee figure, so he'll probably go with that guy, or he might even get his own Spike in that release. But I will say this guy is very reminiscent of something that you would see from Takara out of Japan. Because we got something similar with Daniel and RC's head. When they had the Combiner Wars RC, it would transform into Daniel, and very, very similar looking. Of course, Spike is in his 86 little exosuit that we see him in the film with Daniel. And articulation on him. His arms move up and down. That's it. Yeah, that's all the articulation you get out of that guy. Bumblebee, definitely a lot better on the articulation side. He's got a mushroom peg on the head, ball joint at the shoulder, ball joint at the wrist, nothing at the waist. He does kick up that far, he kicks out that far. Ball joints obviously at the hips, and then he's got a hinge joint at the knee and a hinge joint at the foot, but that's really more for transformation. And he's got a pretty cool little blaster, which is kind of nice. But yeah, that's Bumblebee for you. His articulation, not too bad. Definitely a lot better than Spike's. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, it's actually sculpted really well. I like the head sculpt. I love the chest. I love the metallic paint on the windows, the great big Autobot logo, but there are some things that are a bit goofy, like the tires on the side. I don't know, I wish they had some silver paint. The wings on the back from the kind of wheel hubs are a bit goofy and flop around when you're posing the figure. I wish that could have been done a little bit better, but, you know, it is what it is. But I do have to say, as far as the head sculpt, they nailed the 1986, Transformers movie Bumblebee face perfectly. And then looking at the lower half of the figure, there's a bit of a gap in the back of the legs, but that's really because of transformation, so I can forgive that. The wheels on the side look pretty decent. I love the feet. They're big, they're bulky. We get the nice black, bumper on the toes with the silver paint on the headlights. That all looks really good. He's got a very small little pea shooter gun, which Bumblebee had. I really do dig, but I feel like that could get lost with kids, so FYI. I wish the door panels around the arms were a little less door-looking, but it is what it is. It's a Bumblebee figure. And then taking a look at the Spike figure, again, I mean, it hits the basics. It's a very base figure. His head kind of just looks like a cone, a sex toy, which is a bit goofy. I wish that they had a human face underneath. That would look decent, but is what it is. We get the nice yellow paint on his chest. The light blue on the arms and the legs look really good. It looks like the exosuit from the movie. The back's kind of got a little bit of a backpack going on. That's from the transformation flip over, but kind of gives it a little bit of a jetpack look, I guess. Yeah, this is just a super base figure. Again, something that's not uncommon to see, like with the Arms Microns type of toys out of Takara in Japan. For comparison, here we have the Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Spike with a Chug Bumblebee and Goldbug. As you can see, the Buzzworthy Bee is definitely a lot smaller than the Chug figures, which is not too terribly surprising, but I will say he's got a fantastic anime face. He definitely looks like a Bumblebee, and that's very cool, and he comes with a Spike figure. How great is that? Because we never had a Spike figure in the 80s, and I wanted one now when I'm 45, damn it. So transformation on these figures are not too bad. Spike especially, super simple. So to transform Spike, you're going to take him, make sure his arms are straight down, a little too far, and then you're going to flip his backpack, and there he is. That's the transformation. There's his vehicle mode. It's not very good. it is what it is. Yeah, less than a headmaster. I mean, it is what it is. Now, of course, Bumblebee is a little bit more complex. So what we're going to take his gun out, and then let's see here. We are going to spin the feet down like this. Clamp them together like that, and then lift up the back of the bot, close off the head. There's a little flip piece right there. Then you're going to pull the arms downward, make sure this is out, and then his arms are going to kind of fold inward like thus. The hips kind of go forward like that, And then you're going to clamp the arms into place. Maybe. There we go. Everybody goes into place. Like that. And then you're going to fold down the hubs. And you're going to get them to clamp into place as well. Probably should put those down first. Come on. Goodness. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to clamp the back part into place. And then you're going to put the gun. If I can do this on camera. There we go. The gun will actually go up underneath. And there we have a Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. Alright, so zoom in a little. So you can see these guys side by side. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Bumblebee looks pretty decent. There's some gappy issues, especially up here, that I don't like. The doors and the back hubs don't really connect all that well. There's lots of gappage going on this figure, which is very bothersome. I love the kind of throwback to the old toy from the 80s back here on the back. That's kind of nice. We definitely need some silver paint apps on the hubcaps back here. The pin on the wheel kind of does that for us there. But I love the windshields. All the glass on the car, that looks good. Autobot logo, the front looks good. I mean, it's an okay Bumblebee. Spike, on the other hand, I mean, this just looks bad. He's just laying down with a butt flap hanging over his butt, and I guess, you know, it is what it is. So is the Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Spike figure something that you want in your Transformers collection? Well, if you are a G1 fan, I'm going to say yes. This is the first time we've gotten Spike in a main US release on retail that I'm aware of. If I'm wrong, leave a comment down below, but it's the classic 1986 Transformers the movie exosuit, and I love that. Even though it's very simplistic and crappy, I still love it. We got it. It's very Japanese to me, very Takara Tomy, which is cool. The Bumblebee figure's not bad. It's got its flaws, but it's a pretty good Bumblebee, and for the price, you get two figures that are very classic from the 80s, and especially the 1986 film. Why it wasn't included with the 86 studio release stuff, I'm not sure, but it is what it is. So there they are, the Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Spike for Transformers War for Cybertron. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below. 'Cause we never had one in the 80s, and I wanted one now when I'm 45.